Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask me before I start. You can ask anything. Anyone have any question? Okay. um, Hayash, what's your name? I don't know. Maybe your name is Hayash. Yeah. Hello, brother. Hello. Turn on your mic, please.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. I will ask you some
Uh,
question. Yeah, you giving me
actually,
answer.
actually, I'm taking my name. Hey Ash. Actually, my name is Ashish.
Ashish. Yeah, that's great.
Hey Ash, like hi Ash type of.
Oh, okay. Then I will call you Ashish. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And what's your name, Rajabhil? What's your name, bro?
My real name is Ashish Jadhav. I'm from India.
Ashish, yeah, I understand you, but I am asking this one, the Rajabhil, maybe. This one also from India. Hello? Turn on your mic, please, brother. Hello. Before we start, we need to ask some questions. Okay, maybe you don't listen. Okay, Ashish,
Yes.
what is this? This is what is this? Hold on. Why this one is going on? I will ask some question and you will give me the answer, okay?
Okay.
You already completed episode 3, yeah? I am right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you know this. What is this? Okay, I will ask you. I try to zoom out this one. Okay, this. Okay. This is uptrend or downtrend?
Uh,
What is the
so
major trend?
clearly,
What is the major trend?
uptrend, major trend,
Yeah, and minor trend?
downtrend.
Minor trend is down. That's great. Okay. Why this is not zooming? Okay. Now you see clearly this is a downtrend and how we draw trend line in here in the downtrend from upside or from downside. Which one is considerable? This one or this one?
Uh, Upper side.
Upper side. Why?
Because trend is down and we follow the trend, we not follow against the trend.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. But if you have a plus setup in the downside, it's takeable or not?
Yes, it's takeable
Yeah,
when we see the setup.
it's takeable, but obviously with lower amount. Yeah, that's
Right.
great. Okay. So how do we actually draw the trend line from the candle body or candles wicks?
Both of.
Both of. So if we draw the candles wicks, so can we take? Okay, hold on. So that's I will draw here somewhere. This is not perfect trend line, so you may cannot understand. So suppose this was a trend line, yeah, and here market task something like that. This is a wick and this is also a wick, yeah, and suppose this is a wick and some candles, a candle close something like that, yeah, in the trend line. You see this is a closing exactly on the trend line. So next candle, can we place straight with downward?
Yes,
Why?
definitely.
Why?
Uh, because we follow the downtrend and we think like also downtrend.
Okay, let me clear one more thing. I am not drawing the trend line like that, candle body. I'm not drawing with candle body. I'm drawing with candles wick. So this next rate is not takeable because of I draw with the candles weak. So if I take that rate with next candle, I have to wait to touch this level candle and then we are place the trade with uh, a safety margin. Yeah. If we place
Yeah.
the trade immediately, we may lose the trade because here is some gaps, and maybe market fulfill these gaps or break something like that, break this level something like that. So we actually consider only rejection trade if we draw a trend line from the weak side. Yeah, and if we
Got it.
draw a trend line from the body, candle body, something like that, candle color somewhere here, candle color somewhere here, and this time it's there is a gap, and we still wait to exactly close on the somewhere here, and we are waiting, and market close something like that. Little gap is considerable. Yeah, this little gap is considerable to taking the trade. This gap is not fact. So next candle, when it started, it's fill up this gap. You see, it started from somewhere here, it's fill this gap. So this trade is takeable, and we can go with the sellers because we draw the trend lines with the candles body, and we are actually seeing another thing. We are trying to combine with another thing, something like maybe trend line. This is a trend line, or this is also downtrend. So we have a two confirmation trend line and trends with us, and also we are trying to combine another things. Maybe it's maybe a candlestick patterns. This one is a this one is a what is this? Spinning top. Yeah, this is the one is a spinning top. So spinning top on a trend lines or a label is a sign of reversal. Yeah, I will discuss this and everything in these sections, the candlestick pattern. So you will get it soon. So I'm not actually breaking down it in here. So this trick is takeable. Or if we draw the trend lines with the weeks, if we wait something like that. I forget to clear these things. Wait. Yeah. You are waiting. You see a rejection from the trend lines, and you some candles is close exactly here, and you are wait to close the trade. You may you may thinking that, oh, candle will be closed somewhere here, then I will place the trade. No, candle maybe doesn't close in this level because this is a rejection. So most of the time it's getting the rejection from this level. So if you are waiting to close this level, you may lose your trade. Uh, you may don't see something like this market close here, or you place the trade next candle to the downside. So when you are waiting, the candle is already going down. Okay.
Okay.
And then if we are talking about the third task breakout, okay, we didn't see the third task in here. Mm, maybe this one. Okay. Did you see what setup is this?
Um, this is a breakout setup.
Yeah, breakout setup. That's great. So why this setup is failed? Oh, no, it's not failed. Actually, it's work. But this is takeable or not takeable? Here is a green candle. Yeah, little. We can see the little green candle. Okay, no problem. It's working. So this trade is takeable or not?
This trade is not takeable
Explain me why.
because we see seller's pressure is too much.
Yeah, sellers pressures is too much. But we see a candlestick pattern. Did you see this? This is a pattern. I will discuss in the next episode. So this is a pattern. It's takeable. You can see, but uh, sellers pressure.
Single.
This is a seller's pressure. Yeah, to the downside. Yeah. Okay. Sellers pressures. And another reason.
Also engulf the candle.
No, it engulfing candles needs retracement. So it's a confirmation to taking this trade. So another.
We draw
It doesn't have
some
higher high.
levels.
What?
It doesn't have higher high.
Yeah, that's great. Who said that one?
I said it.
ADNL.
ADNL. That's great, man. That's great, man. Okay. In this setup, we clearly see market uh, previously making the higher high from this level, and that before the third touch, this third, it doesn't create any higher high, and it's go down and break this level, yeah, this level. So if you see, this is a confirmation, this one is a candlestick pattern which needs retracement. So and also third touch breakout, and maybe the trend is with us. I actually don't see that, maybe its trend is with us. So uh, if you take this trade, you need to be lower your amount, because this is not a plus setup, this is a B plus setup. We have a negative confirmation, that is market doesn't break the previous high. If it was break the previous high or make a higher high, so this is a plus setup, you can trade with your higher amount in this trade. Okay, clear? Still this one is a, oh, it's not exactly winning trade, it's making a doji, so it's a draw. If you place the trade in here, you get your money back. Yeah. Okay, Rahul, I allowing you. Okay, I wish, are you clear? So let's try to see that doji break setup. Okay, this is not exactly close on this level. Okay, what is this? Anyone, please. This is a range or down or minor, yeah, uptrend. What is this?
Micro setup,
Micro, yeah, micro range. So
micro range.
in this micro range, what setup is valid to taking a trade?
Doji breakout.
Yeah, but a doji break, yeah, this is great. But here you see doji break setup is not working here. If you place this trade is not win, but next candle was going down. And another one, see, if you taking this trade, it's broke to the downside, and it's work. It's broke again to the downside, and it's work. Okay, when this one is a first one is a losing trade. If you tracking this trade, this one is a you're losing trade, this one is a fast losing trade. We got it. Okay, no problem, losing is a part of uh, part of the game, so no problem. But second time, this is a uptrend or downtrend. Okay, wait for confirmation. This is the uptrend, yeah, and this micro range is also going to downward, yeah. But hence this is the uptrend, we only uh actually try to take this trade when it's break to the downside. You see, it's break to the upside, it's not work, but it's break to, when it's break to the downside, it work. This one also work, this one is also work. But you see, this previously it was a uptrend, and when it's break to the upside, the doji break setup is not working. So when you see the micro range and you found a doji, that means you actually always try to go with the trend. When the setup is actually doji break is breaking to the downside, you place the trade with upside for the next candle. If you have another confirmation, something like this, that you see this one a candlestick pattern. What is the pattern? This is a doji range, this is a doji range, and this red candle breaking this level. So we already know that doji breaking is a needs a retracement, yeah. And also we have a pattern, this is outside bar also needs a retracement, so this trade it's also takeable. And also you see there is a demand, so If market going down somewhere here, it's got rejected for sure, because of we already know the doji break it needs retracement, and also this is a setup which needs retracement, and also here is a demand zone, fresh demand zone. If market by any chance going down, it's got rejected for sure. So this take it takeable. Clear? Okay. If you have any question about this range or this setup, you can ask me. Okay. No one have any question. So now let's try to talk about the decision making point. Decision making point, yeah. So what is decision making point? Okay, we can consider this one as a decision making point, but uh, okay, hold on. Oh, another thing I forget to teach you. Okay, that is the which trend line is strong and which one is weak. Which trend line is strong and which trend line is weak? Can you say, Ayash? Ayash?
Uh,
Yeah. Did you remember I discussed about trend line and I said which trend line is a strong one and which trend line is a weak trend line, and we always avoid to taking the trade in a weak trend line. So okay, let me clear again. Suppose this is a trend lines and market touch this level. This is a red candles, green candles, and it's making a green candle with engulfing candle. Second time also market try to this level and also making a green candle, something like that. And again it's engulf with the seller's candle. So and it's actually going down crazily, and it's make the lower low again and come back to this point. Yeah, and it's close, something like that, exactly on the trend line. So next candle is takeable or not? This is a strong trend line or not?
Yes, it's takeable.
Yeah, it's takeable. So this trend line is strong or weak trend line? Okay, this is a strong trend line. Why this is a strong? You see, every task there is an engulfing candle. When a market ties this trend line, the sellers engulf the buyers candles every time. So we also think when third time its market exactly close on this level, we expected red candles again. So this is a strong trend lines and this trade is takeable. This one. Okay. And also another confirmation to trade lines. When you see the buyers comes, sellers comes, buyers comes, sellers comes, making the lower low and come to this point. This is a strong trend line. This is a perfect example of the strong trend lines. And what is the weak trend line? Weak trend line, something like that. Buyers come, yeah. Buyers come at this level, sellers enter, buyers enter, sellers enter, buyers enter, sellers enters, come again, buyers enter, sellers enter, buyers enter, then comes again. This is a weak trend line. So we never consider this one to taking the trade. If you wish to take this type of trend line trade, you must have to lower your amount because it can be break the level anytime. So let me show you in the real chart for real quick if I found. Okay, this trend line, yeah, I got it, this trend line. So this trend line is a strong trend line or weak trend line? Please, anyone? This
Strong trend line.
is strong trend line. Okay, because of you, we see that a candles, green candles, then a strong seller entry engulfing every time it's making a engulf, and also clearly buyers comes, sellers comes. Yeah, buyers buyers comes, sellers comes, and then again buyers comes. We expect a sellers, and it's work. You see, this trade is takeable. It's also starting with the gap up, and gap up is a confirmation to taking the trade. Yeah, you are right. This one is a strong trend line. So what is the weak trend line? If I found, I will show you. Hold on. Okay, this is a downtrend. If you draw the trend line something like this, yeah, something like this, and you may take this trade. We actually never consider to taking this type of trade because of this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend, even though it's not a breaking the higher high. So not go against the trend. So if I found the weak trend line, okay, no man. Okay, this is also a strong trend line. This is also a perfect example of a strong trend line. Hold on, let me draw perfectly. This is also a strong trend lines, but it's okay. We have to draw something like that. Yeah. First task, second task, and third task, it's work. Why this is a strong? Because of every time it has a higher high, so we expect a green candle again somewhere here. And also this is a sign of reversal. This candle is spinning top exactly close on the trend line, so we need a retracement somewhere here. But I didn't found the weaker trend lines to show you. Let's go to the another chart. Okay, what is this setup? This is not exactly perfect, but yeah, we can say this is a decision point. My weight respected resistance area, yeah, and then suddenly broken with the buyers. So what is this setup? What setup is valid to taking this trade? Anyone
Which
remember?
setup?
Yeah,
Point setup.
DP point setup. Yeah. So can you see any presence here? That means any demand or what is this? This is a demand. Yeah. This one is fresh or not?
Placeable.
It's takeable or not?
It's takeable.
Takeable. So this demand is fresh or not? This one. This one.
Yes,
Hence,
this is fresh.
why this is fresh? You see this candle, it has a wick inside of this. But okay, hold on. If you draw this something like that, so it's fresh. If you draw something like that, it's fresh. I also draw this something like that, but someone draw from week to week. If you draw the week to week, you see this is not fresh. So that's why we always draw body to week, from upper body for the demand for upper body to lower week. We draw something like that. So this is a fresh demand. And now how we actually find out our entry? We know that when market break the well respected SNR level, something like that, if it let us demand or supply, and when market coming down again to take this demand, the market will be got rejected somewhere here for sure. Yeah, somewhere here, something like that. Market going down, and sellers enter, and it's got rejected something like that, and boom, making a green candle. Yeah. So we didn't know that how much deeper sellers can go in this area to take this demand. If we know that, we don't need actually any setup. We just place our trade. When market come here, we place the trade and we won the trade. But hence we don't know that we need a setup, we need an entry point. Yeah. So how we find out the entry? Please, anyone? Okay, maybe you forget this one. I already teased you in the episode number 1. We have to go lower time frame. Yeah, we have to refine our entry. We have to refine it. We have to refine the zone. How much smaller you can found. Okay, we see this is a demand, but this is not fresh. Why this is not fresh? Because this green candle has the wick which touches this level. So this one is not fresh. We go to lower again. Okay, we didn't see any demand. Yeah, right now we got the demand. This is a fresh demand. Draw something like this. Yeah, and make this one is a red color. Red color. And boom. Did you see this? Wow. How it's actually expected this area. How? See this market coming down, coming down, coming down, touch this area, and sellers strongly enter, and it's got rejected, and gone. It's close as a buyer's candle. So how is strong this demand? Did you see this? This is a strong momentum to the downside, but buyers are also are stronger because there is a fresh demand, and this is a decision making point. Yeah,
Got it.
it's a major ranging market. This is a major ranging market, so it's takeable and considerable. You can place with the higher amount in this trade. And also you see this is the pattern. This is a pattern which need resettlement, retracement. Yeah, so we know that we have a pattern which need retracement, and also this is a decision making point. Yeah, and also here is a round number. Did you see this round number? This round number. Yeah, this round number. So we can place the trade with the higher amount. This is the A plus setup. A plus setup. Did you have any questions about DP or decision making point?
How to draw a perfect decision, like a fresh,
Okay, I
fresh
can't hear
demand.
properly. I can't hear properly. Please speak loudly.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, how to take fresh demand in lower time frame?
How to take safety margin?
How to take a fresh demand in
Okay,
lower
okay.
time frame?
Okay, okay. How to take fresh demand? That's great. First of all, I will draw this one. Suppose this is a demand in the sorry supply. Okay, hold on. This is a supply. Suppose, and you see a candle, a green candle or red candle doesn't matter. Yeah, it has a wick to the upside and downside. It has a wick, and you see also wick to the upside. Yeah, something like that. And this is a supply. This is a supply. How to draw from body to wick? Yeah, this is supply. So this is a 1 minute chart. You see this one is a 1 minute chart. Yeah, so you
Right.
see the 1 minute in 1 minute in engulfing. That means the supply. This one is the supply, and suddenly a candle is in front, and this candle has a wick which touch this level, which touch our zone already. So this supply is already consumed by this candle. So this one is fresh or not?
Uh,
It's already touched the level. This green
yeah.
candle. It has a wick.
No, this is not fresh.
This is not fresh. That's great. That means it's already consumed. This is not preferred. So it's a 1 minute chart. So same things in the lower time frame. You have to find out the same thing in the lower time frame. Clear?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So let me explain again in the real chart. Yeah. First of all, we draw a fresh demand. after breaking before the breaking out, we draw a fresh demand. We draw it, yeah, we draw it something like that. Let me 2 pixel. Okay, this is our fresh demand, and now we go to this, down. We lower the time frame step by step. First time we go to the 30 second. We go to 30 second. Can you see any fresh demand in here? No, we see this one, but this one is the upper to our June. This is our June, and this is the upside to our June. So we have to find out the entry to this level, or below this level. If we found out somewhere here, it's also considerable or takeable. But if we find the June in somewhere upside, this June is not takeable. If did you see that? If you take this one, hold on. If you take the trade using this one, this is a losing trade. You see candle close exactly to the supply, to the demand. Sorry, to the demand. If you're taking the rejection trade somewhere here, so it was a losing trade. So that's why we always try to find out the theta, find out the entry point in these sections or below this section. Clear? And
Yes,
here we didn't find any setup, so therefore we go to the downward again, lower the time frame again, 15 second. We see a setup or entry point. This is a demand, but this is not praise because this candle touch this level. That means this candle has a wick and it touch this level, so that means it's not considerable. This is not praise. If you taking this trade, this one, you may lose your trade. So go down again and the 10 second, 10 second. In the 10 second we didn't see anything, and we go to the 5 second. Yeah, this is a 5 second phrase demand we found. This one this one candle body 2 weeks, and we mark this one as a red color and go back to the 1 minute again. Yeah, something like that. You see, when market touched this level, it got rejected. Yeah, clear this one.
yes.
Yeah, okay. uh Oh my god, we see a trend line. This trend line is valid or not? Let me. Oh man. Okay, just see. Did you see that trend line? This is a strong trend line or weak trend line?
Uh, this is a strong trend line actually,
Why this is a strong trend line?
because every time uh, touching candles engulf.
Yeah, every candle it has a engulf, but you see this is a strong bars candles, but here bars enter, seller center, bars enter, seller center, come, bars enter, seller center, bars enter, seller center. That means it's not a super strong, even though it has a engulfing every time. So it's not a super strong. It's not a A plus setup. We can consider this one as a B plus setup. Clear?
Okay,
So when you take this type of B plus setup, you always try to lower your amount. Okay. But if you have a good confirmation, something like that, okay, hold on. This is also, you see, this is a B plus setup, but we can take with good amount when you see this setup, big candles and a small candle is sign of reversal. If it close exactly here, somewhere here, you can go with the big amount because of this is a sure shot for you, even though it has a seller center, buyer center, seller center, buyer center. We have a good confirmation. The engulfing, this one engulfing uptrends. So we have a uptrend, we have a engulf every times, we have a candlestick patterns, the witness retracement, we have a trend line. There is a four confirmation. So one thing is negative, that is seller center, buyer center, seller center, buyer center. So one negative thing is not too much negative. So you can go with the good amount here. But if
Okay.
you see no candlestick pattern, there is no candlestick pattern, then don't go with the full amount or high amount. Lower your amount because this is a B plus setup.
Okay.
Okay, we can consider this trend, minor trend is uptrend. This is the uptrend. You can consider this one as uptrend. So we know that ABC break is takeable. This is the ABC. This is the ABC to the downside, and now it's going to break this ABC. So when it break the ABC, so can we take the trade with the reversal? This is a ABC. I marked this one. This is the ABC. Yes, this one. This is the ABC, and it's break the ABC level. So when market breaking ABC, most of the time it's need retracement. Yeah, you see okay, this is a ABC weeks. We draw the ABC and ABC week. If if market break the ABC and weeks also, if, most of the times it's need retracement, something like that. Did you see that the live chart? Yeah, it's making a green candle. Why? Because it break the ABC, and ABC is a strong supply or demand, but without any confirmation we can take this one. There is a confirmation. What's confirmation? The gap up. Candle started with gap up. So we can take it with the lower amount. Why lower amount? Because we see that this is uptrends and market touch this area, touch this lower part, and it's try to go up to touching this level. Yeah. So if you take this type of trade, my brother said that ABC breaking is a needs retracement, so I place the trade to the higher amount, and you lose the trade, and you blame my strategy. Why this one is not working? Because it starts the lower part already, and now market direction is up. It's going up. Yeah, it's trying to go up to touch this level. So if you place this type of trade, you may lose. So you have to know the market direction. You have to know the each and everything before the taking the trade. Okay, and I actually not cover the ABC breakout trade, so I will cover in upcoming episode. So I'm not complete this one in these videos. So if you have any questions about previous setups, doji break setup, decision making point, or third touch breakout, you can ask me. Okay, maybe no question. Yeah, and I will provide the episode number 4, which is candlestick. Maybe tomorrow I will finish the video, and next day you will find out this video in the private channel. Very soon I will upload it. So if you don't have any questions, can I stop the record? Can I stop the live? Hello,
Yes.
Ayash.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.